Okay. Alright, we back? Okay, we're back. Okay, that was weird. Let me check my notes real quick. Oh man, I just scrolled Twitter for one of the references. Apparently, Dredge is getting some more DLC. I gotta play Dredge, man. Fucking aquatic Eldritch horror. That's my shit, dude. Okay. Back to OBS. Okay. Literally, the biggest reason why I don't like to draw sleeves is because I like to draw really muscular characters sometimes, i.e. Rev, or just in general, because when I used to draw Coin all the time, I wouldn't draw it like I wouldn't draw him with sleeves. Like his sleeves are always rolled up. It's just I like drawing arms. Like I just like drawing muscles. Cause now that looks weird. I should just do what they do in JoJo and just have the muscles just completely protrude through the clothes entirely. Just still draw the muscles through. Like somehow. They're so ripped, their muscles are just poking through. Regardless of where there's like folds and obviously should be loose. No, that's not what they do in JoJo. They just make all the clothes like super tight. Oh, this is another... Okay, this reason right here is why I stopped drawing Quinn in a trench coat and just put Rev in a jacket. And probably will never give that man a trench coat either. It's because this part right here, essentially the ribs and the back muscles get completely covered up. Like I'm still gonna do it because this is a commission. But yeah, this is why I started giving Rev a jacket, or why I gave Quinn a jacket. And for the longest time, I was always like, should I give him a jacket or like kind of do like an in between where he can like take off the coattails. But I started leaning towards more the jacket aesthetic rather than just a full-blown coat. But shouldn't be trying. I shouldn't be trying a jacket then. And it's always so weird for me when it like, if I try to make the coat like snatched at the waist, because it just doesn't make sense, you know, because it's supposed to be like loose clothing. I just don't like how much detail is lost with trench coats, unless it's like a really well done trench coat. Well, it looks like he's wolving out. Damn it, still. Ugh, I don't know what. I'm getting so goddamn sleepy now. Coffee ain't doing shit. I think that's a good line. He's starting to yawn when I'm drawing. Oh. Hungry? You're hungry? If you want, we can just eat here and then get some takeout later for dinner. Oh, this is so funny. PlayStation posted the little Astrobot with the Bloodborne outfit, and nobody is happy. Like, seriously. Like, everybody thinks PlayStation is just like messing with players now. Oh no, and people are actually posting up the fan-made Bloodborne 2 logo, which honestly looks fucking awesome. Where the long part on the where the D and the B meet in the middle just turns into is like colored red. What type of issue are you reporting? Abuse and harassment. Jesus, man.
Get up to rock, get up to bed, stand up with pride that burns for your
Honestly,
desire.
I have to say, Bloodborne's fans and just Souls fans in general are I think are more dedicated than what are they called? The Last of Us fans.
One day I noticed that my life was broken. It was not me who was controlling this body.
Like, I'm just gonna say the truth.
I want to know what's really real to me before we vanish like a wave. Get up to rock, get up to burn, stand up with pride. I'll be the way.
Like, I'm not taking my bias into account because I don't have one, but I think Bloodborne fans are much more deserving of a new game than The Last of Us. Last of Us fans. Last of Us fans are fucking annoying.
Don't be afraid to listen to your own heart. Big blast like that's my heartbeat in you.
And on top of that, Bloodborne is just a better game. I'm sorry, but that's just the cardinal truth.
One day I noticed that the world was broken. Spoiled as hell, we have our senses dampened. Oh, I want to see this whole world whole and blue. Not this place marched in black hell. Get up to rock, get up to burn, stand up with pride. I'll be the waste to maker. You must know how to grab
I gotta do a big stretch. Oh shit! What the hell? Oh, never mind. I thought this is my, I went to my producer place. 8. Wow, huge chunk just got removed from my previous stream. Oh, that's so weird. So the song that I thought got is was fine. That's so weird. Argent Hate got. Alakina? Okay. Alright, hang on. We're gonna play Argent Hate again. And another long song that we haven't. Yeah, that's super weird. So my last stream, the first song that I played that got muted last time didn't get muted. Well, neither of the songs that I thought were what got muted in the last stream that I had today, before I had to cut out to restart OBS. But this song did. If it happens again here, then yeah, this song is Actually, let me write that down. I'm gonna mark these as fine. What is this? Oh, another possible one. I wrote this song and the song that follows it, but I'm not gonna play the next song that follows it. I'm just gonna start the playlist over. All those other songs seem to be fine. Actually, this belt placement. God damn, how sensitive is this mic? Starting from start with hard intensity. So it might have just been the song Arlenkio. Okay, I was streaming there for like 36 minutes. Just the one thing I wanted to check them on. You came for cross shots. Well, I got them in spades. It always takes me a while to get a good belt line. Hello Angie, thank you for jumping into the stream. Right on. Yeah, you do you. I'm still heavily, or I still really appreciate y'all dropping by the stream at all. I was happy to see people here. Just rocking out to my tunes. I am I am mostly just scanning to see which songs I need to probably get rid of. I had to restart the stream earlier, and there was a couple songs that were already like not good. Yeah, this is the playlist that I'm trying to put together for my for when I stream multiplayer games. So right now I'm just going through kind of like a vetting process live, because I need to see in the VODs what songs got canned. I'm trying to make this playlist like available for anybody that wants some more extreme music playing while they're playing high intensity games. Also, especially since this season of Fortnite, or the new season, is like the coolest fucking shit that they've ever done. y'all y'all can see some of the past streams that I had with it. Like I had to make this playlist for that. Fuck, how coffee's so fast. That's too big. Way too far off model. Like, I mean, the commissioner says this dude never skips leg day. I made him look like he has leg weeks. Okay, so it's been a few songs, so I'm gonna try another song that I've got. I have to listen to this one again. Arlenkino. Try that. Actually, I'm. So if this song gets got a second time, it's gonna have to go. Unfortunately, because this song is absolutely awesome. Oh. Okay. Damn, so yeah, that song's gonna have to go. Okay, that one should be fine. What were we? These should all be fine because they're video game songs. Yeah, that might be the only definitive one I have to take off. Fuck. That's such a good song, though. Okay. Alright. Enough crying over a beautiful song that can no longer be on the Gratis playlist. But it is what it is. I'm trying to make this playlist stream safe. And that's just what I gotta do. But it is weird because, well, no, not weird. Because the singing in the song is what's doing it in. And it's an existing song called Arlenkino by a Russian singer back in the 1970s. So that's probably what's getting picked up. That's most definitely what's getting picked up. And it's funny because like at first I was thinking it's like, well, is it the because that's just March of the Gladiators. And if you don't believe me that that's what the famous circus song is called, look it up. Look up March of the Gladiators right fucking now. The composer of that song originally made it for soldiers to march into battle. And it is hilarious. Oh no. And also for any like people who are patiently waiting for more stuff about Hellbent Hounds, on the side I am also working on an inspiration soundtrack. And it has basically a bunch of songs that I relate to Rev and Luna. Which I gotta ask on Twitter, like what's musicians or what bands do people like relate Luna to? Because like it can't just be all metal. Luna is not a metal. She's not a strictly metal chick. She's very alt. People say she's straight up goth, and like yeah, sure, that is extremely passable. But she's more punk. But she's like okay, like how do I say it? Uh, most of the themes that come to rock in Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss are very light. They're very diet rock and metal. Mostly rock. So that would definitely like put Luna closer to, you know, the alt girl. Like some songs that are in this playlist are in the Hellbent Hounds inspiration playlist. I think Arlenkino's in there. So yeah, I should definitely ask around to see what other people think. All right. Okay, so that is the lower torso. What else did I need to do? I gotta erase a small chunk of it because it doesn't jive well with the coat. Definitely gonna add some more details to the coat just to give it a little more flair. This is why I started walking away from trench coats for character designs. Like, it really has to depend on like how the trench coat looks. Like, I realized I really didn't like trench coats that much, especially like I was saying earlier, because like when I would draw Quinn, I would always draw two versions of him, and one with where he just has a jacket, and another where the jacket has coattails to basically just looks like you. It's supposed to look like you can zip off the coattails. And I still like that idea, but I don't know how long I would like let it ride for. But like the reason I'm so like on the fence of giving him a trench coat is because on the other hand, it looks really cool if you like it has flourish. You know what? I can give him a big fancy collar. Hang on. Put those back, but I have to make it work. I could give him one of these. I remember I used to draw collars like this so often. A big old giant Warhammer 40k collar. Like, it looks like it's made out of solid material rather than fabric. And I hope Dizzy comes back to Guilty Gear. This is their Exerd theme. It's fucking awesome. And we put these back. Some miscellaneous buttons on there. Bitches love miscellaneous buttons. How does this look with the hair? Might have to mess around with the hair. I have to redo it. I think I'm just gonna draw the other hand. Oh, I still need to draw the tail. But I have to get something from I have to get something from Twitter real quick. Okay. Heavy machine gun. Let's see if we can tone it down a bit. Hang on, how much of that iron sight they get rid of? Okay. Oh. And then we increase it by 1. Completely got rid of iron side swoops. Oh, okay, so that does get rid of that. Going the wrong way, maybe. Okay, that's the right way. Okay. Wait. Okay, now I do it. Okay. Let's try one more. Okay, that's better. This one? Yes. More. Okay. Oops, wrong one. Alright, not bad. There's still that weird outline, but this is just gonna be a trace. There's a downside about like guns is that like most other artists, I'm not really that good at drawing them, so I can only draw them like in profile. Unless it's some crazy, like, fantastical gun that I can have, like... Or it has to be, like, completely, customized. To the point where it doesn't look like it functionally works. On top of that, this is the exact gun that, that the commissioner wanted. Let's see. Is that a proper size? I mean, I can make him look absolutely massive depending on how big I make this gun. Or how small, rather. Okay. Alright, just line it up with the finger. Actually, no, I can put this down a little further. Because I have to redraw it and take the finger off the trigger. That's called trigger control. And it's a very important part of gun safety. Let me erase my shitty gun gesture. Oh yeah, I finally wishlisted this game, by the way. Shoot his blood and teeth. I have no idea what he's saying for like half the song though. Not only is he like, is his voice all orky, but you know the fucking rock solid thick accent. Daka. Alright, I don't have to go too crazy on his finger because you know I'm not gonna even see it. Use my bottle of pills that I got from when I was dying last week. Is gonna kill me. Art. Yeah, see, I can't understand what the fuck all he's saying. Okay. All the little emotes that Angie just dumped on my stream really make me wish I could like make my own emotes. If there's anything I have to make first and foremost, it's my persona finally. Which is not going to be anything people haven't seen. It's literally just going to be a less buff Rev. Like this little dude that I'm portraying myself. This is literally just, you know, tiny Rev, but it's just me this time. Like me for Rizzles. Man, I'm so sad I had to take out Arlinkino. That's such a cool ass song. I still have it on 2 other playlists, but yeah, it was just awesome to have it on this one. Ah, whatever. Can't win them all, and that's what the point of that's one of the points of this stream was for. That's about the same size. So let's get this gun down. I'm gonna do that on a separate layer. Alright, so main shit is just the main stock of the gun. Stuff like the scope and the grenade launcher, even the shoulder rest, that's all tertiary, or that's all secondary. One of the major issues I have with drawing guns is that I want to like make it, you know, closer to my style, but it's so difficult because of all the straight lines. I can only draw gay lines. Because like if I just do the straight tool, then it's so obvious that like, you know, I don't actually do it. Because I still think it's important to actually make it look like at least you drew it. Drawing props is hard. You can kind of circumvent some of it just by like making some edges sharper. Why would you have this when your scope is right there? Wouldn't that actually like get in the way? I don't know. Alternatively, I could make it look chunkier. You know, make it look wider. Actually, hang on. Actually, another thing I could totally do is just make it look like he's resting the gun on his shoulder. That would actually be such a cooler vibe. Okay, let me try something first, though. We're gonna chonk this gun up. It looks all weird now. But we're gonna see how this looks. We're gonna try this out real quick. Okay, we are actually gonna try and sketch this out a little better. Nope. Give it more of a square shape rather than just like full-blown rectangle. Yeah, at least this gives a little more like, I guess, a creative side to it. 'Cause you know me, I love my chunky guns. I love a good chonk on my guns. If not that, then like give me like a revolver and a lever action. I also don't like to draw guns like this too often, or at all, because there's just so many teeny tiny little parts. Like this right here. That's not that bad. That's not that big a deal. It's just kind of hard to like draw so much. Like it starts to look like it's a completely different thing if you just draw all the teeny tiny little details on it. Like, let's see. Oh, let me get rid of this line. Actually, just replace it with a regular straight line. Okay, so long lines, I guess that would have to actually like. Oh. Actually, let me hit at the commissioner. You know what? No, they're gonna definitely want the gun to just look like itself. Like what they sent me. Like they used like specific descriptors. But I'm gonna try to simplify some stuff. Don't want to simplify too much though. That's the thing. Like this right here, we can put this detail on here. Today's Saturday. And yes, I know I was supposed to stream Final Fantasy VII today, but I have a commission and I kind of need to do this. You know, just put little bits of flair here and there. What? What is it? Oh wait, this whole thing is like one attachment, isn't it? So, like it all just comes down like this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, see, stuff like that. stuff like that can just... And instead of just that bolt onto the side, you just put the bolt right there. Okay, this needs to be drawn, this little square right here. Look, I am all over the place. First, we gotta draw the sights for the pineapple gun. So yeah, this part needs to be drawn because this is the chamber. This is where the rounds pop out. That. For those of you who don't know why I said I have to draw his finger off the trigger, and that's for trigger control. And what trigger control basically is that don't put your finger on the trigger unless you're ready to shoot. You also never point your gun at anything you don't intend to destroy. That is the major thing. People will argue, "Oh no, it's a guns is just a tool. It's just a tool for safety." It's like, no, it's a weapon. It was meant specifically to destroy something. I mean, actually, people like. I always hate it when people argue that like, well, like if you tell them like, well, a gun or any kind of firearm is a weapon. Like that's why it's called. You know, that's why you're armed. And they say, well, anything can be used as a weapon. A kitchen knife can be used as a weapon. That's true, but a kitchen knife also is primarily used to be used in the kitchen to cut food. It has a specified purpose. No, that's fine. Huh? Yeah. I want to extend this. I want to like extend this. Let's see. Let's see how I'm gonna do it. Give it a right good chonk. Like that's like would you call that like a kitchen knife fallacy? Because it's like, you know, like yeah, a knife can be used as a weapon, but guess what? We don't arm our soldiers with. We don't arm them with kitchen knives. That's why I always thought that argument was fucking stupid. Like, no, a gun is first and foremost a weapon. I don't know. That's what makes it hard to like be like that's what makes it hard to be like pro Second Amendment, because I am in fact like pro Second Amendment. I think everybody should arm themselves with certain caveats. I think you should be mentally healthy to be able to own a firearm, any firearm, at any capacity. Like that's the mainly just the biggest thing is that you just have to be mentally stable enough to actually hold a firearm or to own one. Oh yeah, no, to even hold one, to be within the vicinity of a firearm. Trying to draw some of this shit parallel. Oh, thank you. Like that was the biggest thing is that like in Metal Gear Rising, Sam gave Raiden shit for calling his sword a tool. And it's like you keep calling your sword a tool for justice, but like a tool is meant to like fix things. Killing people is not fixing anything. It's killing people. Like yeah, things and killing people is just gonna it'll end up in a result. It could be a good result that you killed somebody because you could have killed a bad person who is going to hurt a lot of people or has hurt a lot of people and intends to hurt more. Or it could be a bad result, where if you kill somebody and it does a lot of harm to many other people. Case in point, literally what happens like what a minute later when they kill that president in that African country. I forget where the game starts off, but they killed him because he was because he was advocating for a more peaceful state. And that's when Desperado jumps in and say, "Hey, things are getting a little too peaceful. We need conflict so we can make money." And then they killed him. See, it's not a like a sword and a gun are not a tool. They were specifically made to kill. Whether the kill is for good or evil, it's still killing. That's why Sam was shitting on Raiden, because he was kept on calling his sword a tool. It's like, no, you're denying your sword its purpose by referring to it as just a tool. And then he gave him more shit when he kicked his ass on the train, and he said, "Well, you see, that's what happens when you bring a tool to a sword fight." I don't know. I'm just waxing poetic about like how I feel about the whole situation of firearms. I think they're cool. I think more people should just admit that just having a firearm is cool. Because even the people that argue it's about self-defense, I feel like they're just kind of bullshitting themselves. Like they're trying to come up with a reasonable excuse to have the firearms. Like, if it's just for security, then use something that's actually conventional, a handgun. People will grab one of these. I think this is an M16. I don't remember. I believe it's an M16. I'm not very good. I have relative knowledge of like gun types. I play shooty video games to grab gun and shoot. This is a rifle. As far as I'm concerned, this is an assault rifle. Because that's what Halo taught me. The ones that shoot fast are assault rifles. The ones that shoot really far are snippers. The ones that you just take out with your hand and then you just pop a couple rounds, that's just a pistol. Ones that shoot a bunch of stuff in all different directions is a shotgun. That's it. That's my extensive knowledge. As far as like knowing what their types are called and like specific models, yeah, no, that's a very limited space of knowledge that I have. Like, I can tell you what a Winchester is, but I'm not going to be able to like tell you like the specifications of the different models of a Winchester. I just know it's a lever action rifle where you fire off a round and then you pull the lever underneath and then pull it back and then it loads a new round into the chamber. Did I fuck this up? Nah. I'm gonna fix it. I did kind of fuck this part up though. Because I wanted chunkier rounds. That was my mistake. I was getting the trigger confused with the back end of the guard. I mean, I can literally just warp this. It's a drawing. But yeah, that's my silly little tangent about firearms. The only time I've ever really came around about using a rifle for protection, a rifle like this for quote unquote protection, is uh, when talking about feral hogs in the U.S. I had a whole ass rant about it on on Twitter a little while ago. When when there was a video of some streamer killing a wild hog or a feral hog, and people were giving him shit, and it's like, okay, y'all don't understand. Those things are actually demons. Granted, the way he killed it was not preferable because he kind of like had to pop a couple rounds into it. It was not humane at all. So I'll give him shit for that. But the truth of the matter is that feral hogs are like pure concentrated evil. I'm not gonna go into it, but you can search up how dangerous feral hogs are, and they're fucked up, dude. They will actually kill you and eat you. They don't give a fuck.
Get up to bed, stand up with pride that burns for your desire.
Feral hogs ain't no joke, man. Like, you can get paid for killing feral hogs because they're also an invasive species. One day I noticed that the life was broken. It was not me who was controlling this body. Oh, I want to know what's really real to me before we vanish like the wind. Alright, so we're gonna fix this down here. That's my Alright. We can just warp that too.
One day I noticed that the world was broken, spoiled as hell. We have our senses dampened. Oh, I want to see this whole world whole and blue, not this place mushed in black hell.
This is fun. I don't know why I've never thought about like warping props like this to make them fit better into the crazy ass proportions of some of my characters. You okay? probably just gonna try and finish this up and then add his tail. And then I'm gonna call it a stream. I feel like I ended up getting a lot more done within just these 2 hours of streaming than I normally do. I haven't had to fight the sleepies earlier too. That sucked. I hate feeling sleepy when I'm drawing. Then, cause like even if there's nobody here, I feel like any possible lurkers like will start to think that like I'm just bored. Like I swear to you, it's not. I ended up looking it up, and it's literally just like another sign of ADHD, which I do get planned to get tested later this year. I watched the video from Jada Animations, and it just made so much more sense and answered so many questions. It was like, of course, it's only specified for the medication Adderall, and like I forgot what it's called, but there's 2 different versions of it apparently. One version is like you just take it when you need it, and it doesn't like help you focus, but it just shuts up your brain from all unnecessary noises essentially, and that's kind of what I really need. And there's another one that you take every day, and it's just a constant, steady flow of chill brain. But I definitely wanna see if I like. No, not wanna see. I definitely hope I can like get what I need. Because like the yawning, it's like a fake boredom that my brain. The best way I can like describe it is like it's a fake boredom that my brain is like inducing, and then I have to like jump on Twitter for like a minute or two. Like no joke, I even do that at work too. Like I've been doing it less. Like I can go like maybe 30, 45 minutes without having to look my phone. 20 at the least. But I can still get a lot of work done within that time. And even then, I make sure I don't spend so much time on my phone. Because if I do, you know, obviously it's going to affect my productivity. But it's just something that I kind of have to do. It's like my little flash of dopamine. Because yeah, work is kind of boring. All I do is just check to see if we have something to take it out onto the floor for 4 hours. Well, not 4 hours. I've been getting consistently faster, so it's like more like 2.5, 3 hours. But yeah, that's just the process. But it truly takes some time for me to like actually like start getting into it, even if I have to start talking to myself, which does help. As crazy as that sounds, it does help. Talking to myself isn't something I always do though. It's literally just something relegated to streams. I can literally just do this. It's not lined up, but it looks fine. Alright, let's see how it looks. It looks pretty good. Stuff needs to be straightened out, but it doesn't look bad. This I'll definitely have to change. Oh yeah, I gotta rework his hair too. I just remembered. Oh my god. Actually, I'm gonna keep that first one. It's like perfectly right there. Okay. I'm gonna save it real quick. I'm not gonna end it right now. I just want to save it because I did a lot of work. This looks good. Well, that part has to be like separated like that. Actually, that still looks like shit. Okay. Alright, that looks good. I'm gonna have to change the hair though. That was very odd. I have to add some kind of details to the coat just to have it stand out. This looks odd. Oh, wait. Okay, perfect. All of that on the same layer. That's actually what I needed. No. This don't make sense. What? Oh, that's why. Mask on the gun. Oh man. All right. What? I have to add the tail. Good. There we go. So this is what I got so far. And I'm just gonna send this to the commissioner. All right. But I'm gonna cut it here. Thank you everybody for coming tonight. I hope you all had fun. I am really digging how this is coming out. I just gotta add a few more details to really let it, pop. Because I feel like there's too much negative space with that trench coat. So I'm gonna have to try and make it work. Okay. If y'all want to support the channel, you can go ahead and click on any of the coffee stream bot links, or go to my About Me. They'll take you to my coffee, and you can donate anything from $1 or more. Everything goes to basically just help me out. It's an extra, trying to turn it into an extra form of income to help us out as we're trying to move to a new place, especially. But it will go to pretty much anything we need. All right. I'll see y'all next time. If I stream tomorrow, it's gonna be some Footnut. Still having fun with the season. If y'all haven't played it, I highly recommend. All right, y'all have a good night. Oh, and if anybody is interested in checking out this playlist, it's available on Spotify. Let me write it down because it's spelled a specific way. that's a B. Yeah. So if anybody wants to, I think I already have it available. Yeah, there it is, right there. Right there. If anybody wants to check it out, it's an all metal. This is an all metal playlist for when you want to have something a little more extreme, but you're kind of soloing it, so you don't really have much to talk about, and it helps keep the tension high. All right, y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming to my stream, and hope you all have fun. See you next time. Love you guys.